Why I'll tell your lordship, my lord. Now, my
But
lord.
why has steps not been taken? If you cannot rule your members, then how will you rule others? 10 meters off the north gate?
My lord, exactly at the place, my lord, where it was held.
Why
My
exactly
lord,
at
we
the
will not be
place?
constructing any makeshift church. Be it, my lord, in Nabanno or be it, my lord, in Bhavani Bhavan, my lord.
Bhavani Bhavan is a narrow place, you know. That is difficult.
I want to
It
hold
is
it
not
there.
that you came earlier
No. I
to
said,
take steps against
no,
the
my lord
violators.
kindly appreciates my conduct. I beg to appear on behalf of the petitioner. My lord, on the last date, my lord, I have conveyed to the learned advocate general, my lord, the two venues, my lord, insofar as, my lord, the demonstration, the place of demonstration is concerned, my lord. We said that, my lord, the West Wing, the director of police, my lord, he has two offices, my lord. One in, my lord, Nabanno, the other one is in Bhavani Bhavan, my lord. So, any one of the two, my lord, sites, my lord, that's right. Now, this was what I had conveyed, my lord, and
Lord, we are offering them 4. One is already there,
No, no.
Lord, Y channel. The other is below Gandhi statue. The third is Shohid Minar, the mostly used place. And the fourth is Milord Matangini Haja statue. All are Milord within, say, maybe 2 square kilometers from Milord the Raj Bhavan. Because they intended initially in front of Raj Bhavan.
but this comes with a rider, my lord. My lord, the state was to come and apprise the honorable court as regards, my lord, the steps which has been taken owing to, my lord, the illegal demonstration which was undertaken by the Trinamool Congress in the month of October 2023.
Milord, I'll tell your lordship, no steps have been taken.
My lord, if no steps have been taken, my lord,
Therefore, he doesn't get a right.
I have a better case, my lord. Because why I'll tell your lordship, my lord. Now, my
But
lord,
why has steps not been taken? If you cannot rule your members, then how will you rule others?
Milord,
First, there was no request sought for, permission sought for conducting the sit-in demonstration. Somebody just goes and by force sits over there. The police does not take steps to remove them. And when XYZ goes at the same place, then they are beaten, assaulted, and whatnot. Why this
I
discrimination?
don't think, Milord, here, Milord, this has happened. That somebody has
my lord, kindly
beaten or
records, my
assaulted.
lord, that no steps have been taken, my lord. I have a better
Yes,
case to argue then, my lord.
I'll argue.
That I have an indefensible right also, my lord, in terms of the law which
And
has been laid
still
down.
now, you do not intend to take any steps. Do you intend to take steps for violating the orders of 144 CrPC?
Milord, your lordship may kindly consider, Milord, what is the case over here?
No, we will consider. He alleges discrimination. That is the first thing.
Grateful.
There cannot
That
be any
is the
discrimination.
that
he
is
cannot
the
make a
complaint.
submission. He cannot make a submission from the air. Milord, in order to make a submission that he has been discriminated, first, Milord, he has to demonstrate that he has a right. Let him do that, Milord. Or, Milord, if I may, Milord,
But
place
I'll place my case, my
Well,
lord, in that event, my lord.
in the,
So, my lord, I proceed with the presumption, my lord, that no steps have been taken owing to, my lord, the demonstration which was undertaken by the Trinamool Congress in front of the governor's house in the month of October 2023, my lord. I had also, my lord, sought for information under the Right to Information Act, my lord, from the my lord, State Public Information Officer, Kolkata Police, my lord, on 6th of October 2023. There was a categoric query also that since the media has also reported that the proposed demonstration speaks about assembly of 1 lakh TMC workers, what are the security measures which are being undertaken? Now, despite that, my lord, till date, no information has come, my lord, on the basis of the RTI application just that was addressed, my lord.
You are actually applying different principles for different set of people. This is what is troubling. And had it been that after violating the 144 restriction, you take steps against the violators, that is one. You don't. They violate it with impunity. Somebody else goes, you say, no, it's not done.
Milord, could I say this, Milord, with
Yes.
utmost humility, Milord? May not be taken on record. That, Milord, I have my answers to, Milord, Mr. Bhattacharya's argument on section 188. But that argument may border in protecting somebody else's right. That is why, Milord, as a state, in this matter,
You
So,
cannot.
I
know your restrictions. You are in a sticky place right now. But then if this is what the petitioner is trying to portray, the discrimination, which you pointed out that the application was made in such a manner that someone else has been given, why will I not be given? So the first thing is discrimination. We are to address that.
Right. But
He doesn't have an infeasible right to hold a dharna over there. Admitted. Negative equality, he cannot pray. Admitted. Even thereafter, you are not taking steps against those persons. Why?
could I make one suggestion? Well, since it had fallen from your lordship, that why do I not give reasons to Mr. Bhattacharya's client? But let them make an application if they so desire. We'll give them a reason.
No, application has been made.
Application is already on record. He will not make any further application.
The date has gone. The application was
Yes,
for
the date has, it has lapsed. 19th of June, it's long over. Maybe a fresh date they will put in. Nothing more than that.
But my case is very simple. Had it been a case, my lord, that steps were taken against the
That is
wrongdoers,
not the
my lord,
case. That is
I
not the
would not have
case.
any case.
I have followed it, but at the same time, you should understand
I
that
have a
it happened
legitimate
in October.
expectation.
It happened in October.
Yes.
Now, since you want to hold a dharna, you are bringing that as an example.
No, I say I want
It
to
is
hold
not
it there.
that you came earlier
No, I
to
said
take steps against
no,
the
my lord
violators.
kindly appreciates my conduct. That was organized on the 5th of October. Immediately on the 6th of October, my lord, it is on record now. I have laid it before your ladyship, my lord. I made an RTI query. It was not responded to. So what is the reasonable, my lord, understanding that a man of ordinary prudence will have? That no, it does not attract any legal consequence. There is no response also. And I knock the doors of justice, or rather I approach the police authorities stating that you have permitted a dharna at that point of time at the same venue. Yes, if there is a violation, if there are criminal proceedings, I will definitely not have a right. I know the concept of negative equality. But your ladyship kindly appreciates. Or an action spoken of, not leading to any consequences, is not considered to be mandatory. Here also, my lord, similar is the action.
Does it make much of a difference from the north gate to the south gate?
But I am exercising my fundamental right also, as well as my right, my lord, of having a legitimate expectation. It's a very simple case, my lord. Had it been a case, I am, my lord, again repeating, my lord, that there was a prosecution, my lord, launched owing to the violation, I would not have any case. I also, as a citizen of India,
This is, you said, DIG's office.
but the DGIG's office.
DGIG's
yes.
office.
One is in Navanno and the other one is in Bhavani Bhavan. Now, there are two offices.
Is Bhavani Bhavan under 144 restriction also?
Well, Bhavani Bhavan, the difficulties, your lordship,
Very narrow.
Very narrow
Space.
Very narrow space.
Yes. Then in front of Navanno?
Governor, I have handed over, my lord, that particular decision also.
Well, that
the bus
decision,
stand.
that is only the bus
stand of
Number one,
Navanno.
and number two, they were the government employees. But we had restricted them to one corner. Your lordship, to my recollection, that was also the direction at an extreme end of the bus.
And my lord, in so far as, my lord, the
Did
decision,
you want to hold it over there?
we wanted to hold, my lord, just opposite to, my lord, the DG's office. Be it, my lord, in Navanno or be it, my lord, in Bhavani Bhavan, my lord.
Bhavani Bhavan is a narrow place, you know. That is difficult.
My lord, I completely leave that, my lord, to the honorable court. And so far as the decision cited by Mr. Dotto is concerned, 69-1.
But I have
Supreme
not
Court
finished.
cases.
I have not finished with my.
No, he has not finished.
Oh,
I
okay.
understand.
Steps.
Why don't you take steps? Now it has come to your notice that a violation did take place. And this is a cognizable offense.
No. But again, my lord, I cannot make those submissions because it may be amounting to protecting someone. 188, my lord, its application has been interpreted by the Honorable Supreme Court as to where is the application and to what extent is the application. I cannot, my lord, say more than that.
You mean to say you cannot take any steps against the violators?
The situation under which 188 can be applied.
Any section 188, 288, 388. What step will you take against the violators? If you cannot take any steps, then others will also do it.
Very well. But then in that case, kindly permit me to, my lord, complete my submissions.
That is a different thing. His permission is separate. Steps taken for violation is
Well,
separate.
there's no prayer to this extent, Milord. Therefore, Milord,
It
It
has
has
merged.
come to
No,
the knowledge of the
no,
court.
It has merged, my lord, also. Yes.
And this is one of the grounds for him to seek permission.
no, that is not the ground, Milord.
No, no,
That
that
is
has
the
merged.
It's an
application.
instance given by him to seek permission.
My application
Not
dated.
what he is saying today, that why have you not taken steps?
My lord, my
No, wait.
Madam.
Yes, one of the reasons seeking permission, right?
Hmm.
But then, do you not think that steps ought to have been taken? Today it is A, tomorrow it will be B, next it will be C. You are the mighty state, responsible for maintaining the law and order. Why will steps not be taken against the violators? Is it your case that there has been no violation? That
Not-
is not the case.
Well, possibly, Milord, what my learned friend says,
Don't forget about what your learned friend says. There is 144 restriction. Somebody has gone there. What will you do?
but then kindly permit me to, Milord, place one decision. Yes, please have a look to, Milord, 1970, Volume 3, Supreme Court cases, Milord. Again, Milord, with this caveat, Milord, I make this submission, Milord.
Why the caveat? The moment you make a caveat,
No,
it means that there is a possibility by which you can sidetrack it.
no.
Why this caveat?
On a principle of law, I am saying this, that this may amount to protecting somebody's right. That is what I am saying. But citing a
144
decision.
the more you stress on the fact that you will not take steps against the violators, the more decisions you rely upon, multiplication of precedents, it goes to show that you are protecting somebody. How do you come out of it?
My lord, a writ petition is filed to enforce somebody's right. If he has a right, Lord, he will enforce that right. If he doesn't have a right, he cannot come and say that why has the police not taken any steps against someone else. Let us put it in this way.
North Gate to the telephone bhavan, the distance, then if the same distance is applied in the East Gate, then the Y channel will fall within the 144 restrictions. No,
That part, it's not what should I say, equal
distribution is not there, so it varies.
These are actually, my lord, strategically, my lord, imposed. Strategically,
Right.
like your lordship knows, my lord, in College Street, my lord, there is a 144 imposition at times to protect that university gate and all that. So it depends upon the position of that place as well. It may so happen, my lord, possibly, I do not know, my lord, just
peaceful demonstration. Kindly grant me 5 minutes, my lord. Pass it over for 5 minutes. I'll just come back.
but I'll come back
No.
with instructions tomorrow because my lord, my officers over here cannot, my lord,
My lord, 6 hours.
6 hours. And 10 meters off the North Gate.
My lord, exactly at the place, my lord, where it was held.
Why
We will-
exactly
my lord,
at
we
the
will not be
place?
constructing any makeshift change. Or, my lord, let the state file an undertaking before the honorable court that in the future, my lord, no one will be permitted, my lord.
No, that the court will take care. But then just not in front of the gate, you leave 10 meters and then
No. Yes, we'll.
10 meters, I think the road itself is 20 to 25 meters.
which one?
The road which goes towards from KH Road to Great Eastern, that is more than 30 meters.
No, the distance what I was saying is you have the gate
Yes.
and you have the telephone bhavan. There is a lane.
Yes.
So from the gate, they will leave 10 meters and then they continue with the sit.
Gate.
North Gate.
But then it will be in the middle of that road.
Where just the opposite side of the road, then they can start. The Red Cross building is over there. The
in front of Bankshal Court.
not Bankshal
Because
Court.
Bankshal-
No, not Bankshal Court. The registry office.
But I
Registry office.
but I think
Registry office is there.
ব্যাংকের ওই রাস্তাটা।
Registry office is there. Bankshal Court is the other one.
Huh.
Beyond that, it's not the Bankshal Court. The registry office is there.
Yes.